8th in Division II. Wusterbarth, the returning state qualifier, 12th in Division III.
Right. 8 versus 12 matchup here at the Dirk Sorenson County Classic, Door County Classic. Headgear came off. Wusterbarth is no stranger to the weight room. Looks like he might curl a couple of
sedans.
Yeah, curl a couple. What are those smart cars called? Those.
Couldn't tell you, Steve.
Priuses.
That's why.
Priuses.
There we
That's
go.
what I was thinking. Would have been funnier if I could have got it out smoother.
Cash it out. Great joke in theory about a 5 out of 10 delivery there, Steve.
Couldn't finish. Well, smart car kind of worked.
And Wusterbarth trying to get in on the leg. Lewis Hock seems to be the theme for every Wrightstown wrestler today. Just brings a heavy pace to start the match.
Well, I think this is Matt Verbatim. This is his philosophy. They go to some pretty barn burner tournaments at the start of the year, and it's almost like the whole break them down, build them up, right? And they seem to really come and hit their groove as the second half of the season comes along.
And a little sprawl off there between the two. Hock picks up the first takedown. Just a shade over a minute remaining in the opening period here at 144.
Lewis.
And in deep on a leg ride.
Lewis
right
Hock
now.
out of Greenleaf, Wisconsin. Greenleaf, a suburb of Wrightstown. If Wrightstown had a suburb.
Did not know that. Yeah.
Teague, and here is Lewis Hock in his vengeance, right? He is 4th place at sectionals last year, so you know what that means. Got the oh-so-sweet taste of possibly going to state, but lost to Blakely Bastion in Teague, what is just an amazing weight class. Trey Zemke, Winnicott. You got Blakely Bastion. I don't know who was the champ out of that one.
And that Wusterbarth trying to roll through, but Hock's he's in such solid position on this crossbody ride, and he's going to ride it out to the second period with a 3-point lead. So we'll head to the second. Will be Wusterbarth's choice.
I didn't see the finish over there for 3rd place. Check my reel up here.
On Hock with the quick stand-up. Wusterbarth able to bring him back. Hock just does not stop wrestling. Steve, 3rd match in a row. I think we have all seniors squaring off.
It's good for these guys, right?
And you like to see, you know, that big underclassmen, not resurgent, but these freshmen are getting better every year. But it's good to see that experience, you know, still pays off.
Right on.
In some spots.
Oh, Lewis Hock's a guy who was, you know, I don't think was on varsity till last year. He's behind some pretty solid wrestlers in the Wrightstown room. Nick Alexander. And then, oh my gosh, I just mentioned his name earlier. DeRocher. Right, so he's had some pretty darn good practice partners.
Right now, currently with a 4-0 lead on Wusterbarth. Oh, a nice sprawl by Hock. Good flow right now between these two.
Nice
but
little
how
ankle
about
pick,
Lewis
yeah.
Hock at the edge of the mat?
Did a good job with that right arm tying up and reached across with the left and grabbed that right angle of Wusterbarth. I always want to say Troy. I believe his dad's name is Troy. Troy coached at Columbus for a little while down in the southern part of the state.
And made his way north.
Quite north. I believe. I don't know for sure.
An inverse Steve Lurkwin moving path.
Well, you know, Wusterbarth's a pretty unique name. It's kind of like my last name. If you see it, you remember it.
Wow, Hock, he knows how to provide that pressure. But right now, might be a little too high with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, you're hoping.
And if you're Wusterbarth, you got to bounce here. Try and keep that momentum going.
And if you're Hock, you're hoping for that right there, which is a stalemate. And you give a little nod and you say, thank you, Mr. Referee.
Wusterbarth in a prime position there to potentially get a reversal. You just got to keep moving. Don't give the ref any reason to call a stalemate. And Hock able to slip the leg in again. 15 seconds to go.
So head coach Trevor Hassenegger up here before. He's got to take a little breather until he makes a 5-match.
Yeah, he will be locked in.
Might as well make his butt imprint on a chair.
For the closing third of this event. And Sergeant Bay Sevastopol just has to hope these other schools somewhat cannibalize each other,
Yeah, just
right?
keep beating on each other, right? That's exactly it. And then they go on a run. Well, they're heavily favored, I would say, at 65 and 75. So should score some points there. Then if they can take maybe get one more champion, two more champions would be great. We'll give Coach a little sugar on as he's passing by, so he's got something to provide,
something to get by
for himself. You got him. All right. Oh, look at this, Teague.
Wow, down 7-0 and with the neck wrench.
Tell you what,
Ethan Wusterbarth has 90 seconds to try and work for a pin.
Wow, did they start on their feet? I looked away.
The takedowns. Giving them 3 along with the 4 near fall, Steve. A 7-7 match.
Yeah, Ethan took neutral, took him down to his back, 4 near fall, ties it up, 7-7. Right? How about Hock fight off that back, right? I mean, that was tight. And I need to remind you that Wusterbarth is not a weak individual.
Yeah, just pure heart by Hock, but how about that? Down 7-0 against Hock. And now, Steve, we have a tie match. Wusterbarth riding. And Hock trying to hip over. Does have a hold of the leg.
Yep, that left leg. He's got to elevate it.
Can do a little head hunting. Wusterbarth able to evade it for now. 43 seconds remaining.
If you're Wusterbarth, you want to block that right arm. Don't let it come up. Wonder how long the ref will let this go. As long as Hock keeps improving.
Yeah, but Wusterbarth able to scoot the leg through, and now Hock going to get the reversal. 25 to go in the third. 9-7.
Wow, Hock's got that. Look at how he's got the leg Turk. You're in a good spot. Wusterbarth's got to kick forward. I tell you what, your championship dreams are just waning with that leg Turk.
And Steve, a tough day for Oconto. 3 finalists in a row and falling just short to great competition. But coming out on top, Wrightstown senior Lewis Hock at 144 pounds.
Tell you what, Ethan, gutsy